Hello, everybody, and welcome to the EAPicks.com TV show. I'm your host, Tony T, and EA Picks is where handicappers get their picks monitored for the world to see. And we're going to talk some NBA tonight with Dave the Meatman Scandaliato. So let's go out to Las Vegas, Nevada, and bring on Dave. And before we get to the NBA, Dave, got to give you a compliment here. Yesterday, we talked about the national championship game from college football, and Auburn gets the money.
Yep, I gave it right here to you on the EAPicks.com program. It was an easy selection to make. I mean, I can't really brag about it. I can't pat myself on the back. I mean, you have an SEC team going up against an ACC team. The SEC had won the BCS championship 7 years in a row, and you could tell early on, Florida State they weren't ready for this. I mean, they weren't ready, and of course, when it was 21-3, the game was pretty much already over. Of course, you don't get overconfident these days because you saw what happened in the Indianapolis Kansas City game over the weekend, and of course, I got burned on Friday night with the Missouri-Oklahoma State game under the total with the 41 points in the fourth quarter, but the bottom line is there was no way that the reigning SEC champ, coming from the SEC conference that had won 7 straight BCS championships, no way should they have been getting double digits. It was an easy call, and I'm not even going to take credit for picking it, Tony, because I've told you before, and I've told you again, it's more luck than skill. It's 60, 70% luck, 30, 40% skill. That was a skill pick last night, Tony. There was no luck involved in that. Auburn was the right side the whole way, the whole time, and nobody likes winning a bet like that more than me and my customers at beanandpotatoes.com and, of course, EAPicks.com, which monitors all my selections and sells them as well.
All right, Dave, you're on fire right now. You had a 4-0 weekend from the NFL, then you come in with the championship game. So let's keep it rolling here. We're going to talk NBA. We've got Eastern Conference contest here. Detroit Pistons on the road to face the New York Knicks. I see a line on this one. New York favored 3. Total is 199. I know the Knicks are having a tough season, but there's still only 3.5 games out of the final 8 seed for the playoff spot. We're still early in the season. Dave, how do you see this one? It's Detroit Pistons on the road to face the New York Knicks.
The Knicks are beginning to heat up, Tony, and I know that sounds kind of silly being at their 11-22 through 33 games, but anybody that knows NBA basketball knows that a team with Carmelo Anthony isn't going to finish under 500. And, they're 11 games below 500 now, but they're heating up. They're heating up. Last 3 games, they're 2-1, but look at the competition. Go ahead, into San Antonio, they beat the Spurs, and they played red-hot Houston Rockets team. Should have won that game, wound up losing by 2. And then, of course, the other day, they go into Dallas, they defeat the Mavericks outright by double digits or close to it, something like that. And the New York Knicks are beginning to turn it around. They're playing a Detroit Pistons team, which is average at best. And I think the New York Knicks are in a great spot on Tuesday night, laying an extremely short number. Felton, the point guard, is expected to possibly return to the Knicks on Tuesday night. Tyson Chandler, he's back. He's a little banged up, but he's expected to play, I think. And like I said, Carmelo Anthony, say what you want about the guy, but he's a big-time player. And this guy's not going to finish on a sub-500 team. Now is the time to start betting the New York Knicks, and there's no better time than the present Tuesday night, laying the 3 against the Detroit Pistons.
All right, Dave, you're giving out New York minus the 3, but there's a 12-game card from the NBA on Tuesday. Do you have any other plays for us from the NBA?
Yes, I do have several games going on Tuesday in pro basketball, and you can call me on my comp pick hotline at 1-888-375-2710, 1-888-375-2710. You get 2 free days of NBA selections. And, of course, my free plays or my premium plays. Any NBA against the spread selection that I give you, I do have for sale at my other website, payafteryouwin.com, www.payafteryouwin.com, payafteryouwin.com. So my free picks, all my premium picks, and like I said, you talk directly with me, Dave Scandaliato. I will give you the selections myself. All of my plays are documented and monitored at eapicks.com, www. The letter E, the letter A, the word picks.com. And I'm having a winning season in the NBA by 10 games over 500. We still got, 4, 5, 6 months to go. But, heck, the only thing harder than the NBA is NFL football. And going into this weekend's playoff action, 91 wins, 74 losses, the number one ranked handicapper in pro football at eapicks.com. So I've proven I can get the job done in the toughest sport in the world to bet. The NBA is right behind the NFL, and I'm winning there also. I can make you a winner, but you got to pick the phone up. You got to give me a call. Once again, you talk directly with me, Dave the Meatman Scandaliato. I answer the phone myself, 1-888-375-2710, the Comp Pick Hotline. I look forward to hearing from you.
All right, audience out there, be sure to give Dave a call on the Comp Pick Hotline. I'm looking at his record. He was number one documented handicapper at the EA Pick Sports Monitor. This year, January 2014, he's hitting at 61%. All right, Dave, I'd like to thank you for joining us here for this NBA segment. And a reminder to everybody, if you would like to get more free picks, just be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay tuned to EA Picks. You're watching Tony T on the EA Picks Sports Monitor TV show.